What's up, Mr. 713, you sexy motherfucker? Love the channel, dude. Keep it up.
So I really want to get into the draft and start breaking down which players I think the Houston Texans should get. But we really need to see what the Houston Texans do in free agency, because I got a feeling that Nick Caserio and company are going to be trying to help Deshaun. I mean, not help Deshaun Watson, but kind of tell him, hey, we're going to spend money to try to keep you here. And I really think the Houston Texans need to get aggressive on defense. Why? Because we just saw the Kansas City Chiefs get their ass blasted last night. That Buccaneers defense was damn near unstoppable. Yes, the Kansas City Chiefs were missing two tackles, but hey, they look fierce. They did not let one of the best offenses in the NFL score a touchdown, and there are free agents out there on the defensive side of the ball that the Houston Texans can pick up, or try to pick up. I really want us to be that team that goes out there and shows Watson that we're going to try to win. Whether you get a Bud Dupree, or whether you get a Patrick Peterson who was rumored to be parting ways today with the Arizona Cardinals. There are a lot of players out there, like I said, who could help this defense. Players like edge rusher Hassan Reddick, who absolutely had a fantastic season with the Arizona Cardinals. If he comes to the Houston Texans, you automatically beef that defensive line. He is a playmaker. He is someone that that you have to game plan for. And he is someone that could bring a lot of speed and a lot of versatility to the Houston Texans defense. I already mentioned Patrick Peterson, someone who is a leader, someone who is going to be a Hall of Fame cornerback. Can you convince him to come to Houston, help build this defense, help be a leader on this team, and contend for a Super Bowl? Now, I really want the Houston Texans to focus on defense. Why? Because I really think a defense is not really that hard to build. We saw Jacksonville did it. We just saw Miami did it. You bring in Hassan Reddick. You bring in a Patrick Peterson. That is going to automatically boost your defense right off the bat. And there's other players that I really want the Houston Texans to take a look at. William Jackson, someone who I mentioned last year in trade talks, who is someone that played phenomenal with the Cincinnati Bengals, this year. So, let's not forget the last time we got a Cincinnati cornerback was Jonathan Joseph, and he turned out fantastic for us. Can William Jackson come to the Houston Texans and really go alongside Roby, maybe Conley if he comes back from that ankle injury, and be an absolute dog out there? You got to look at Bud Dupree from the Steelers, someone who was an absolute freak of nature on that defensive line, can get to the quarterback, can get to the run, could get those tackles for loss, can be a great addition to this defense. He just got off an ACL. He might be cheap. And then you got to look at, some of our own players you might have to bring back. I would love for the Houston Texans to try to, try to keep a Dylan Cole. I really want them to develop him because I think he could be special. But I really do think the Houston Texans need to go all in, and I mean all in on defense. Let's go against the norm. Let's go against what we've been doing and try to show to our quarterback that, hey, we are willing to spend money and willing to go in on free agency. Now, if you get a Hassan Reddick and a William Jackson, then now you could focus on what you need in the draft to develop great players. You can now worry about offensive line. You can now worry about running backs. I'm speaking of running backs. How good did Leonard Fournette look last night? Can you imagine Leonard Fournette on this Houston Texans team? He looked absolutely unstoppable last night, and I would love for him to be a Houston Texan. But this is all around keeping Deshaun Watson here in Houston. If he's not going to stay, and if you're going to trade him, there's no need to be spending all this money. Let's just build through the draft. But if Deshaun Watson stays, then you got to do things to make him happy. You got to get the Hassan Reddicks, the Patrick Petersons, the William Jacksons, the Bud Duprees, the many other guys that I will go in depth in next video. But the Houston Texans need to be aggressive on free agency in order to please Deshaun Watson. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Let me know, should we be aggressive or should we just say no? Let's just relax. As always, guys, go Houston Texans. I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed day.